Oh, na, na, na. It's only love in the ladies' room. It's love in the room. It's love in the room. Well, if it's in our loving tongue, baby, it's love in the room. Don't whine on me, yeah, lady. It's love in the room. He wanna fight and stray. It's love in the room. We playing with House Monday in the ladies' room. Don't worry, us. She said, you're giving topic to Aruna. Study your place. Your woman outside with cousin whole day. You can't see face. The story end up on ladies' room. You disappear without trace. Voila. If all she know is papi show and stress outside, is love in the room. If you wanna have to girl, take care, they bust the files. Well, if it's in her loving tongue, baby, it's love in the room. Don't whine on me here, lady. It's love in the room. He wanna fight and stray. It's love in the room. We playing with House Monday in the ladies' room.
So we are back at it again. We're up and running on this Monday, April 7th. 7 days already gone in the month of April. So we're going to make this one count as well. Well, so much to talk about this morning. And you know, on Mondays we kind of do a little recap. So today is no exception. Good morning to my listeners on 95.1, 95.3. If you're just joining us, welcome. If you're on the live stream on Facebook and, of course, Instagram, good morning to you as well. Morning time, back at it for another day, back on the grind, back on the hustle. Good morning and special thanks to our friends at Nirvana Spa and Detox, as well as our friends at Beacon Insurance and Western Union. Thank you so very much for making our room possible once again. Hope everybody's doing well. Did you guys have a good weekend? What did you or didn't you do? Hope it was restful as well. Yeah, because you know we're getting ready to jump into a crazy season pretty soon. So you got to take all the rest you can get, especially as old people would say, you're getting up in age. You're not as young as you used to be, so you can't be all out all hours of the night every night. So you had to sort of stock up on the rest in advance. That's what takes me through the season. Got our Easter coming up and all of that. So it's a lot. So just want to say, get your rest. Make sure you're getting your exercise. Make sure that you're exercising. Make sure that you're eating properly. And most importantly, make sure that you're resting. A lot of people don't understand the importance of getting rest. You can't continuously beating your body up and down the place. You're mentally and physically wearing it out, and you're not taking time out to just relax, rest, you know, going to bed earlier, you know, and not up all night on social media scrolling to see who's doing what and who's doing who, but, you know, taking time out, even if it's like, listen, 3 nights a week, I'm going to ensure I get at least 7 to 8 hours of uninterrupted sleep. That works. Yeah, and when you do that, putting the phone on silent so you're not interrupted, you're not just, the sleep is not disturbed, you know. I don't know, once I go to sleep, my phone goes on silent. I'm the last person to call for an emergency in the middle of the night because my phone is always on silent. So whatever it is, as soon as I open my eyes, I guess I'm going to see what it is at some point, but I turn it off. I literally put it on silent because with the way my phone's set up, if I were to leave it on vibrate or on sound, listen, sleep will not frequent. Sleep will not pass over here because if it's not TikTok, it's IG, it's Facebook, it's somebody, something. It's definitely a lot that can, you know, disturb a good night's rest. And some people don't have nighttime etiquette. They think once they're up, the rest of the world is up with them. So, hey, I'm up, I need to talk, so let me message him or her. No, it don't work that way. No, not all up doing nothing, whatever. Some of us like to get a rest, a beauty sleep. Yeah? That's what I'm talking about. Anywho's, morning, Carol. Shout out to our YouTubers, those of you listening online. Welcome back to the show. Good morning, Roderick. Valerie, who else is here with me today? Lisa, good morning. Good morning, Marianne. Bella Fletcher, good morning. Jackie Douglas Adams, how are thou? Jacqueline, did you, you know what, me not asking you nothing again. Just let the person get here and then you see a horse of a different color. If I have to take a flight to come up the road and put you by your locks. Morning, Lisa, again. Morning, Shauna. Jay Laborde, Dawn, good morning. Hey, Sonia, how are you? How you keeps? Hope you had a good weekend. Good morning, Rachel. Shante, good morning. Good morning, Terrace. Good morning, Jackie, Jenny, Ingrid, Natasha, Stacy, Jenny, Kutain, Queen B in the building, Linda, Nakisha. We gotta talk to you tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, because you won't have time for the room. That's all right. I'll talk to who have time for me. That's all right. You know, I know Intercall is coming up, so that's okay. That's perfectly fine. I'm gonna talk to my radio listeners and whoever else. Don't dash me aside when other things come up. Listen, I know my people, you know. So that's why some people don't bother me at all, because I know my people. They don't put me down and pick me up when it's convenient to them. They hear and then everything else happens, or they will take it up after. But there are a couple Judases that have me here as their, convenience. Like the tall one with the dreads, the locks. That's who I'm talking about. Hey, golly. Shawnee, good morning. Hope you're doing well. I'm low. Okay, let me turn it down a bit. Hey, Addie. My voice low? The music too loud? All right, let me turn it down. Is that better? I think I need to turn it down from over here. Okay, that's better now? Should be. Yeah, the background music from StreamYard's end. Okay, got you. All right. Hey, Kareem, Narissa, Keisha. Good morning from Burbies. Is it Sheldon or Skeldon? You make a mistake with the H. Let me see where the H is to the K. No, H from K. So is it Skeldon or whatever? Hey, Clarina, and everybody else in the room. The other one is Judasha. Come on in the room, guys, and share the live. Where is Gabriella this morning? So, like I said, we have a bit of stuff to talk about. So hold on, let me just check the itinerary. Listen, there's so much going on right now. When it's not politics, it's Intercall Jumbie with past students having and doing the most, but it's all fun. It's really, really nice, to see past students and from different schools, gathering to reminisce and, of course, to, throw shade and the old talk and the picong and what have you, catching up with your old schoolmates around this time of the year. It's a good feeling, because some of them, you don't see them any other time. They come, they appear, and then they give a Houdini, they disappear and come again. So it's nice to have them, the bragging rights and what have you. It's the East versus the South and what have you. But I think it's going to be a very interesting one. So we await, and we will definitely keep you in the loop, right? So we're definitely looking forward to that. Like I said, also we have Easter coming up. What else we have going on? We have band launching going on. We have Carnival launch coming up. A lot is happening. And hopefully it will pick up speed, because I don't know if it's just me, but it feels like on the entertainment side, it's like, it's like, I don't know, as you get older and then you start to choose what you want to do, there's like, no wonder when people get older, they just stay home, and you just, okay, I can't be bothered to be, all them young people thing and children everywhere. You don't know who is school children. You don't know who is grown. You don't know. So it's kind of it's like an easy fix to just be like, all right, I'm gonna just stay home and chill. That's not my speed. As you get older, there's like less things that attracts you, less events or whatever that attracts you, apart from the usual, what have you. So that's why I always look forward to events like our Trapped in the 90s, That's coming up as well. Got a way to go, but I mean, just putting it out there, that's why I look forward to events like that. I have to check out, I'm getting good reviews for Lavo Lane's, is it Rum and Reggae event every first Saturday in the month or something like that. I'm getting good reviews, and I'm definitely a reggae person, so that is on my list to check out. A lot of folks have said I need to check it out. It's really good, mature vibes, good music, nice ambience. So I have that down to check out. But like I was saying, it just seems as though as you get older, there's less things that attracts you. So you just stay home and chill, or maybe just go and for so. Good morning from under my covers. Nobody ain't asking you business. You was Debbie Crony, All right. About good morning from under my covers. Out of time in too much. It's correct because none of the two schools in winning. Which two schools you talking about? The blue or the green? The blue or the green? It's just a JetBlue tickets. Oh, on another note too, seen the Pure Grenada our tourism authority, the GTA. Kudos to them. Saw a bulletin out with a number of flight increases to Grenada for the season from Atlanta to Grenada. We have direct flight now. That was here before, went off. It's back again. So hopefully it stays. Also seen other flights being added. So I'm not sure about the expensive part because around that time of the year, prices are usually, so you can't wait until then. You have to start booking from early because they know that is a lucrative time. That's when a lot of people are traveling. So of course, it's in demand. So tickets will naturally be high. So hopefully, can have some reasonable ones so folks can come be part of Carnival and what have you. But shout outs to the GTA and all those involved for making it possible to have so many more flights, direct flights added to the Grenada route. Yeah, good news indeed, especially around the Carnival time when folks be trying to get here from all parts of the world, from all different nationalities, and they can't. Ramos, pick up yourself. Hope you enjoyed your birthday. Yeah, shout out to all those who celebrated on the weekend. Happy birthday. Jaredson say good morning. I'm not absconding class today. Very attentive. Anything? Nah, no, Preston. Preston, I heard it's growing people for that particular event. Terrence says yes, that is a vibes, rum and reggae. I heard it's a good vibes. It's Naya, they take back your passport. Your Uncle Trump take back your passport about you want to be in Grenada. Who's stopping you from coming to Grenada? Or you give so much trouble that immigration have a something on your name? Flight increase but prices high. Okay. High out of season as well. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It doesn't seem as though it's going down anytime soon because even though it's high, people are still traveling. So I guess, hey, if nobody was traveling, they'll find ways to, to attract travelers or incentives. But if people are still flying regardless of the high prices, maybe they ain't catering to all you. They probably catering to the visitors because, they coming on the road full. So the visitors who are coming to stay at the hotels and what have you, they ain't watching price. They just, click, 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 purchase a ticket and they're here lapping up all the sun like Miss Gabby that was in St. Martin, what day it was, and just jet hopping all over the place. You can do that when you got dinero, yeah, and you got cabbage according to them Jamaica. Yo, talking about Jamaica, did y'all see on the weekend a container that washed ashore in Jamaica filled with chicken, bags of chicken, and these people went into that container, took, if you see them like you swear Jesus and his brother came down and declared, hey, I'm taking you guys up to heaven with me. These people do not know where that container came from, but they were in it, taking and grabbing as much as they could. out of the container. They have no idea what ship it fell from, if it have anything in it. There's no way I'm going to see a container filled with chicken having no idea where it came from, just wash the show and take that chicken and eat it. Not with the way things are going in this world. We're still fighting and battling with COVID. There's bird flu, there's all kind of thing going on outside. These people don't care. That is, and I saw, like, I think this is the Minister of Health or the Health Ministry warning people against eating it. But there are people on TikTok making videos showing that they got the chicken, and surprisingly, someone was showing, and it was like the bag is frozen. The bags are still frozen, so they don't know how long this container fell off, where it came from, but the chicken in the container was still cold. So they were on TikTok now showing, hey, we came all this in, and look, a man say, first time, a long time, he don't eat 5 pieces of chicken one time. He cooked the whole bag, and he have bags, and he showing the fridge how much bags of chicken that he get. So people are also saying, you know what? They're going to refrain from buying barbecue and whatever, anything to do with chicken by the side of the road for the next couple weeks or months, because they don't trust the way these people were jogging, all young man, woman, child, running with chicken for their life. No, people take chances with their lives. I swear, they said it was going Cayman Island. God wants me to cook it good. This oneself. I do not care how. I refuse to take chicken from a container that I have. But nobody came out and claimed the container. There's no company that says they're assuming it's for Cayman Island. I also saw something on TikTok where someone was saying the chicken, because I guess they saw the bags, they say that's the type of chicken they get in Cayman. It comes in a particular package. So they're saying that's what they get. So they're running with that. Oh, it's probably from for the Cayman Islands. But no shipping company, no boat, no nothing, nada zilch, came out and said, okay, we lost a container at sea. Nobody's claiming the container. So there's no way I would see a container full of chicken and just take chicken and cook. I saw another post. I'm not sure if the person was just playing or if they were being real. Somebody wrote under a comment on TikTok, type in from the bathroom as we speak after I ate this chicken. This is somebody jerk sauce go handle the germs. Somebody said, they were saying they don't know if they're typing from the bathroom as they speak after consuming said chicken. But I don't know. I could take chances on a lot of things, but food, nah. I'm very, very, very picky when it comes to what I consume and who I consume those things from. But to see a container just wash a show full of chicken and grabbing bags and bags of it to consume, I don't know. I don't know. I have to sit this one out. They want the whole thing. I just go overseas and eat snail, alligator, and raw fish, chicken, and go kill me. I am very, very, I am not very adventurous when it comes to food. I have to know. I remember when I was in China for how many months, and you know the stigma that comes with it. They had goat. Some days they cooked curry goat. Me not watch curry goat yet. They had chicken wings, and I just pray it was from actual chicken and not some bird that I was eating. I pray over it and eat it. So I was practically eating chicken. Let me see, for what? About 7 months? 5, 6 months? I was practically eating chicken every single day. They had some from Nigeria. They had from Sudan. Some other classmates from other places, and they were just eating everything. And I'm looking like that, and I'm like, nope, I'm good. I'm very good. They had curry goat. I'm like, oh, it's Chinese now about curry goat. They had curry goat. They had something they say was beef. Me and make joke with none of that. All I ate, like I said, was the chicken, blessed it, and they had something they made with soup, a sort of soup with cabbage and veggies in it only. I ate that. I ate rice, and noodles, veggie noodles, but the meat side of it, chicken could give you level food poisoning. No, they lucky. They're very lucky. People take chances with their lives a lot. So the Ministry of Health in Jamaica, they're warning people against consuming, the chicken that they got from this. But them people don't care. Them people not. I'm telling you, this man was on TikTok yesterday showing the bag of chicken, all how he cut it up and he seasoned it up nice. And the man says, you know how long he ain't able to eat 5-6 pieces of chicken one time, so he cooking the whole thing. And he was like, one dead is a dead. I'm like, wow. They want to kill you, fatten you. But I don't know. I wish them well, and I hope that nothing nothing happens to it. I know that the address right is giving from the back. I like the little Preston, why you saw me Friday with little dress? Well, you didn't come and make a contribution. No, let me move on to that while Preston brought it up. So yeah, on Friday we had this should I call it a fundraiser or support for Sharon L. Andrew. Of course, we had her here on Monday, and she's getting medical attention out in the U.S. I got a message from her yesterday asking me to convey her gratitude to everyone who came out on Friday to be part of the sale. We literally sold almost everything, just a few things left back, because her mom cleaned out the store, took everything from the store and brought it to the Esmeralda Mall yard. Candles, body wash, face wash, serum for face, beard thingy for men, beard oil, beard wash, lip gloss, body scrubs, what else? A whole bunch of stuff. And just a few left back. Plus there are people who made their donations as well, who came personally with their checks to give their donation, and who were passing by and dropped something in the donation box. So it was really, really, it was a success. I can say that for sure. To see so many people coming out, and there are people coming out and buying 5-6 candles, at $50 a pop, 6-7 candles, and just as much as they could get their hands on to show her support. She said that she's been moved to the hospital today, I think, the hospital where she has to do the surgery. The date, she has not been given the date yet for the actual surgery, but she's been moved today from current hospital to the one where the surgery will be done. So yes, and the Nutmed pain reliever spray. And it actually works, because I don't know what's going on with me these days, but if I'm wearing flats, like really flat with no little heel or anything, my feet starts to kill me. It burns. So I was there standing for a long time in a very, very flat, and the mom was like, why don't you try the Nutmed spray thingy? And I'm not gonna lie, I was skeptical, but it actually worked. You could feel it working. And then the pain totally went away. And I'm like, listen, I got to stock up on this. I got to have one of these. Like, literally walk with it everywhere. Old age is not a nice thing, I swear everything comes with it. Standing for too long, my hip, and my feet, like the side, like around your ankle, and the instep kills me. Keep yourself quiet or eat chicken too. You could eat all the chicken you want. Yeah, so if I never have put on shoes with support, it really does a number on my hip and on my leg. So the Nutmed spray, it really, really works. So I really, really wanted to just say a special and a heartfelt thank you on her behalf. She wanted to do it herself, but like I said, she's being moved today, so didn't want to. Plus, she's just stressing, and I have to constantly reassure her all will be well, because, sometimes you might be in high spirits, but you're still, you're still concerned about, what's going to happen. You're still going to be a bit stressed about what's going to happen. So her blood pressure is up and down, up and down, up and down, and I have to keep reminding her to just, stay calm as best as you can, stop worrying and let, God's will be done. All right? Preston says, I love that she's giving updates on her Facebook. Yes, she is. She's very, very, so people know that it's something, that it's a good cause. Sometimes you see people out asking for help for whatever situation, and then they get the help and then they just disappear. You don't get any updates. You don't know if they made it through. You don't know if it was a success. You don't know anything. So I really love the fact that she is putting social media to good use to still update folks as they go along. So again, just wanted to say a special thank you to everybody. I need one because the same thing happens to me. Yeah, it's really good. And the exfoliating scrub, they're good too. And the candles, the candles are so, so, so good. Yeah, she really put her heart into her little business, and, happy to see folks supporting. And that's what we need. That's what we need, to support. Dejana, good morning. All of them chanting bullets, people and them. I have to put Olive Oil on block for this week. Stop lighting candle to hold on the man. Who lighting candle to hold on man? Who lighting candle to them thing does work? Anyways, Preston, you're coming in good time, so you keep moving me to my other So I'm not sure how many of you saw the post that I made this morning regarding the man. It works, I use it, but I need a new one since that one nearly finished. Suffer from sciatica, not an easy thing. Lots of back and leg to foot pain. Yeah, that's me too. Hey, I didn't know Shawnee had a gentleman in the U.S. Already behind time. It's only Jackie Business that has been up in it with. I don't know nobody else. So there's a particular story, not story, but a video that I posted, and unfortunately I can't play because it has obscenities. I don't know why people spoil good messages with obscene language, There are some people who are not able to explain themselves or make a point without using obscene language. And it just, irks me because he made a really good point. He made a really got another green what Shelly talking about blog day? Yeah. Me know about all the tongue people, but at the end of the day, they say win or lose are supporting up the road. Country badness. Me know nothing about all your green whatever all you have going on down the road. We blue all the way. Water is life. So Nawasa Sass, that is who we supporting up the road. Me know nothing about all your Preston, you want to block? What Preston say? Shelly. Yeah, so it's blue for years. St. Joseph's Convent, Grenville has been trying very hard. I think we did get our first one time, and we win intercaller time. I think we won. I think we won, but after that we've been getting a lot of. Yesterday I went Convent Grenville, SJC, St. Andrew. So I'm supporting up the road, SAS or Convent. I don't know about the rest. I'll go fight up for the rest. But it would not be a walkover. That I know for sure. It's gonna be keen athletic rivalry for the next from Tuesday, Wednesday, from tomorrow, right? It's gonna be keen athletic rivalry, and the RGPF, kudos to them. They've been very active. Whoever running the RGPF page, yeah. Whoever y'all have in charge of the RGPF social media page, they're doing a very good job in, the graphics and making it more user-friendly and relatable. Yeah, not just throwing things for throwing things' sake. I like the visuals. I like using, I like using a bit of professionalism, putting a bit of professionalism to it. And I saw they did something for the National Primary School meet with the do's and the don'ts. And also seeing one for the intercall games, do's and don'ts. So whoever behind, what grade is the GBSS? As I was saying, whoever is behind, I hope it's not a GBSS man that behind the RGPF page, but whoever it is, they're doing a very, very, very good job of keeping us in the loop. And, they've definitely improved their social media presence, so you can get all the information you need there and being very proactive while they're at it. So they've put out a number of do's and don'ts and safety tips for the intercall games. So looking forward to seeing some support my school out and proud as the CSS. Listen, them children, them that's just going Queen's Park to make mawet with themselves. Them children could never say they had fun or they having fun the way we did back in the day. When we came down to Queen's Park, when the wooden bleachers, the board bleachers was there. And all the convent girls went over on the SAS side, because, they put us in different areas. This side is this school, that side is that school. So we used to take with time and go over to the SAS school, right? Because them days we weren't really so in things. So we used to go and join up with them to make ourselves, look and sound good. And we're talking about drums. We talk with them, Livingston, Nelson, and Tivoli drummers, and all of them come down in Queen's Park. What Mikey does say is drumming really low from start to finish, whole day. You come home, you're smelling like Bon Manico. Hot sun beating you when you reach home whole day. Your parents telling you to bathe from outside before you take out your clothes outside. Hot sun, you're sweaty. You smell school children. You smell a rub up. You smell all kind of. And we jump in because remember you had to go to school since 9 o'clock in the morning until 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You're in Queen's Park. So the drummers, the Tivoli drummers, and then you had past students coming with their horns and their shells and their conch shells, and it's just vibes. If anybody else win, me know who win, who lose, who whatever. It was about having fun on those bleachers. The vibes from the drum and the chants that we created before we come down. What if we in the country that are strong and healthy, we beating them. Bo. Listen, when you're young, you're pretty interested, and we swear we will do something. All them little chants about the fig in the country that have a strong and healthy, we beating them, and then we have bo, we beating them, bo. There was a lot more, but that one always come to mind. I can't forget it, but this one always came to mind. Yeah, the fig in the country. There's another one we used to sing, and there's a lot of them. There's a lot that we created just for the event. GBSS past students and the principal, we have to make sure SAS athletes present their ID to take. Couldn't whatever. The games is run by the Principals Association, so I'm sure they're fully aware of who's of what age and what age to to participate in the games. You'll always come with who grandfather and who old, who this, that, or the other. Leave them children alone. The children know they're not having fun. They're living to come into town to find all kind of cozy corner or to put on uniform and they're at beach, or they come in town and they sit down eating and looking for all kind of corner and all kind of nonsense to engage in. When we came to town, we didn't see town. All we saw was the inside. The most we saw was River Road, going over the Green Bridge, and that was it. There was no coming for yourself or you coming after. If you did not come with the transportation provided by the school, bet your bottom dollar very early Monday morning you're being called up to answer as to why and who gave you authority to come to Intercall, strolling into Queen's Park after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by yourself and using public transportation or whoever dropping you off. You had to answer the question. If you did not go with the school, you were not permitted to be there, because to the principal then, Sister Gertrude, or whoever it was a school day outside of the school. So it was like a field trip. So you're in the school uniform, you're representing the school. So it's like you still had to present yourself if you're not going to be there, because some parents, understandably, it cost a bit because you had to pay for the bus, plus pay to go in, plus you have to give them money for the 2 days. And every minute's on hot, you're hungry, you're thirsty. So some parents opted to keep children home because they couldn't afford it. But for those who chose to go, you had to go with the school. You had to assembly at the school, board the bus at the school, and after the intercall games, they'll let you know where the bus will be parked. So you board the bus and you head up country. But this, listen, I don't know. But because we had a different kind of respect, we understood the assignment. But now it's like children just do what they want, when they want, how they want. Strolling after you see them strolling around town, intercall going on in their uniform, all little cozy corner, everywhere you could think about, except the stadium. It is, I don't know, boy. When Sass break the bleachers and come across by him in McDonald in Queen's Park with a plastic bottle full of gravel from under the bleachers chanting dust in their face. Listen, we came to intercall with the sole purpose on day 3, before we leave Queen's Park, to break the bleachers. That's all. To break the wooden bleachers. And again, that just goes to show how children think they're invincible and nothing can happen to them. Because here you are, jumping on something that's elevated and not caring that you fall to the ground. You could injure yourself. You don't know what's beneath them. You don't know if a piece of board, when it breaks, you can get cut, you can fall on it, you can injure. We just did not care. Our thing was to break it. All the in the back by boss his love making. All over on the stones. The best thing I've seen NIS do to this building. Remember, I used to be telling you guys about when you exit in. If you go into the back of the of the NIS building, there was this little step up and a little corner. And if you didn't know it was there, you would miss it. That used to be the corner they would go into, and all kind of Tom and Jerry taking place in the middle of the afternoon. So the best thing NIS ever did, I saw they boarded it up. So they no longer can go in there. They boarded it up, and that was like the best thing they could. That wasn't enough. I feel like I real boo taking a bus some sort of to go and feed a bus in Convent to go town. Yeah, that was the best thing they did. So now it's the stones in the back that are paying for it, up the step, up on the fort, and all other cozy corner that they find. But the police said they're going to be very vigilant. They're going to be out and about to ensure that they're where they're supposed to be. But, you know, there's more of them than the police, so I can expect some to get away. But for the most part, they're going to be policing and walking around in some of the hot spots to make sure that your children will not be there doing what they're not supposed to be doing. Right? So, I lost track of what I was going. Yeah. So maybe tomorrow we'll deal with the topic that I posted today. But I was saying the video that I posted on my page is public. So if you guys get a chance, please check it out. Yeah. It is to do with a gentleman who says that if parents, no, not parents, but are encouraging people basically to listen to their dad's side of the story if they grew up in a broken home. And while it has some merit to it, there's also some things that he said that I don't agree with. Unfortunately, I cannot play it because, like I said, he used quite a few obscenities in there, so I can't play it. But I urge you to, if ever you have the chance, to go to my page and listen to it. So he's encouraging people to listen to their dad's side of the story if they grew up in a broken home. And let me tell you this, since I posted this, the amount of men that are in my inbox right now saying that he's preaching pure facts because they're experiencing it presently or they've experienced it at some point, the things they had to go through because of the mother's feelings towards them and not wanting their child to have a relationship with their father because the mother does not have a relationship with him. And even though they're trying their best, they get a bad rap, you know, and everybody tends to take the mother's side. and not necessarily the man's side. So he's asking that people listen to the man's side of the story, listen to the father's side of the story, and maybe you'll have a different version, a different perception of why they are of why fathers don't play an active role in their children's life. So he did make some reasonable points, yeah. But like I said, it's the profanities. It did not make it an easy listen. So as women, and someone also mentioned that I don't get why women don't take shared custody as time for yourself. But yeah, I know women who would rather mess with a child's head to satisfy their own selfish ways than to have good parenting ways. Yeah. And there are others who said this, and I mean, it's not 100%. It does not apply to everybody, because hate it, like it, lump it, dump it, there are men who are just deadbeats, deadbeat fathers. No matter how you spin it, no matter how much you try to have a relationship, no matter how much you try to have your child in their life, they just don't care. So if it applies, then work with it. If you know you had the conversation and you know better and that's what it is, then that's what it is. Because like someone said, mine had all the time to tell his side of the story. I don't ever recall my mother saying anything negative about him. He chose the road he wanted to travel. He migrated and forgot he had kids. My mother allowed him to come in, and as fast as he did, he ran again. Hence, I felt nothing when he died. So it depends. So everybody will have a different opinion or different perspective where what he said is concerned. No two stories are the same. A lot of people are saying, well, their story, it's... What's that noise? I'm going on that side here. Like something fall down. So we're talking about Raw Talk in the Trini News. Mean to follow up these people and them Preston, so I can't talk too much about it. But all I'm saying is politics is becoming like a joke now in Trinidad. All man and their brother, just no. There must be some, I think people, there need to be some sort of exam when people are putting themselves up for political life. I think there should be some exam that you have to pass, at least an 80% pass. You have to do, like how you go to join the police force, you have to do practical and theory and whatever the case might be, or a training or whatever. I really believe that we seriously need to have some sort of exam or test put before a politician. Either write in less than 300 or 500 words why we should elect you, write an essay, or have some multiple choice and then have some questions that you need to answer, and then you grade it as are you fit. Because the Raw Talk person, I knew her from the Kevon days with the confusion and the cussing people and whatever. I remember her vividly laughing and celebrating when, Kevon was KILLED. And from since then, I never ever looked her way again, because regardless of what me and a person have, or regardless of how I feel about you, I will never rejoice over your passing, especially the way his life was taken. I'll never celebrate that. So from since then, I sort of passed away, unfollowed her, and never followed. So I have no idea. But if we have that exam, I'm going to true. Rest and have a wonderful day. Eh? Because the lady is offering herself up to run, what's the name of the party? APP, what's the name of Kizelle, whatever? What's the name of the party? APP, whatever. And she comes on showing off some outfits that she put together. And the man listen, there's more people that's outside that needs to be inside, eh? Seriously. And not all skin teeth is joke. And I find nothing funny about the situation. But the lady just set her up. From what I saw on the weekend, scrolling through the different news networks, where she was what day was nomination day? Was Thursday, Friday was nomination day, and some paperwork didn't, so she wasn't able to sort herself out. But it's boy, yes, but when again, you've had, yeah, when after that, whatever happens, happens. But I'm just saying, because you have all kind of people with some questionable mental um, situations that are putting themselves in the throwing their hat in the ring for political life, and no, 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 something. Anyways, Jesus, I'm not even looking at the time, guys. Thank you so much. We talked at the hour, so we shall continue tomorrow. I think we caught up on everything that we needed to. So we're gonna check in tomorrow, God's will. All right. Thank you so much, everybody, for coming in the room today, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, same time. Dwight, when I'm leaving, you come in here morning. Anyways, go about all your business. Have a great Monday, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance, Nirvana, and Western Union for making our show possible. Have yourselves a great